Hudamul Ahmadiyya Zindabad. We are the soldiers of Islam. We live to protect Islam. Hudam Zindabad. Hudam Zindabad.
So now, finally and lastly, is our own. I must first thank the minister, because after his speech now, we have to see him off. We thank Dr. Isiaq Salako, who is the Honorable Minister for Minister of State for Environment for the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is also our own. I believe we all know that he is our own. We thank him very much for attending all the programs of the Jamaat, at least anytime he is in the country. We thank him very much, and I will invite him to please make his comments. Honorable Minister.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Respected Amir, the Amir of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat in Nigeria, Alhaji Abdulaziz Alatoye, the representative of the Honorable Minister for Budget and Economic Planning, the Ambassador of Pakistan who has taken his leave, the representative of the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Lagos State, President, Christian Association of Nigeria, the representative of the Emir of Wari, who is also the Seriki, and my brother, the Sada of the Kudam Ahmadiyya in Nigeria, National President, National Youth Council of Nigeria here represented, our royal fathers. Permit me to recognize our former Amir in Nigeria, Professor Mashood Fashola, eminent dignitaries, particularly our guests from outside Nigeria. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
First, let me apologize to the Sada and the Nigeria. I was supposed to have received you on a courtesy visit earlier in the week. Unfortunately, I had to travel out of the country for an official assignment, and in fact, I just returned very late yesterday. So please accept my apologies. Let me congratulate the Majlis Kudam Ahmadiyya of the Jamaat, and indeed the entire Ahmadiyya Jamaat in Nigeria, for this epoch-making 50th annual Ijtema of the organization. Clearly, achieving 50 in any human endeavor is no mean feat. I therefore salute all the youths of the Jamaat, past and present, the Sada, the entire leadership, for coming this far. As a member of this community myself, who was once a youth and a member of the Majlis Kudam, I have experienced firsthand the impact of the Majlis Kudam Ahmadiyya on the Jamaat, on Nigeria specifically, and on humanity in general. From the many physical and spiritual services to the Jamaat, to the donations to the less privileged, free medical outreaches, free blood donations, nationwide campaign to combat social vices, promoting peace and interfaith harmony, community services like cleaning, tree planting, traffic control, and so on. There's no doubt that members of MCAN are playing their parts as stewards of Almighty Allah on this world. Congratulations to you all, and I say Jazakumullah Khairan. The youth in any organization or society are, of course, very important. They are the energy, the drive, the innovation, and the torch bearers. The Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam specifically instructed that Muslims should take full advantage of youth before old age as a key benefit from Almighty Allah. The motto of the Majid Qudam Ahmadiyya, which is a quote from Caliphat Masih II, the founder of AMJN, also aptly captures the essence of youth in national building, and I quote, "Nations cannot be reformed without the reformation of the youth." For nation building, for the reformation of our country, Nigeria, we count on the youth, and this is constantly demonstrated by the many pronouncements and actions of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who continues to empower and place youth in leadership position. While some countries in Europe, America, and Asia are facing what I call population collapse, we are gifted here in Nigeria with vibrant and energetic youth who represent a major proportion of our population. This is an asset and also a challenge for the youth to rise up and grab all opportunities, ensuring that they make the best use of them at all times. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Organization must continue to play its pivotal role of disseminating moral and ethical practices to promote a Nigerian youth population that is in tandem with those mentioned in Quran chapter 18, verse 13, youths who believe in the Lord and are increased in guidance. I remind you all of a very important paragraph of your pledge, which we all just recited at the beginning of this program. And it says, "I solemnly pledge that I shall always be ready to sacrifice my life, wealth, time, and honor for the sake of my faith, country, and nation." This is a very deep commitment that we must take with all seriousness and at all times. Are we taking part in the activities of AMJN because we are expecting something in return, or for the pleasure of Almighty Allah? Until we elevate our services to serving without expecting any worldly gift in return, we cannot claim to be true Qudam Ahmadiyya in the world and spirit of Caliphat Masih II. In concluding this good message, I wish to quote a very profound public statement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and admonish all of us to take it to heart, to live by it, and propagate it. The President said, and I quote, "The love of this nation is in your hands. The prayer is in your mind. Pray for our country. Educate our children. All the members of our churches and mosques. The sermon we give to them is very important. You don't condemn your own nation. No matter how slippery the bottom of your child, leave the beat there. This is your country. Don't condemn it in sermons. Don't abuse the nation. Leadership is meant for changes. If a leader is bad, wait until the time to renew his mandate and say no. But don't condemn your country. Don't curse Nigeria. It is a beautiful land, a land of prosperity. May Allah bless Qudam Ahmadiyya, the Ahmadiyya Jamaat worldwide, and bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you for the opportunity.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Zindabad. 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 Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Excellency. Jazakallah khairan jaza.